them that these people were royalty, you know, but we are, and we're still royalty to this day. And that's what's the word? That is the truth that a lot of white people don't want to adhere to. That we are in the time where they're going down and we're going up. No race rules forever. All right, and that's from Nature Knows No Color Lines. But as I said, I keep raving on about this book because it's that damn good. In this book, it shows you as well. I think it's page 63. Shows you that the whites they were the ones that were conquered back then in the Middle Ages. Let's see, 63, 67, 64. Page 63. Yep, page 63. Now, here's some, what's it called? I think this is about Germany in the Middle Ages. And I'll read it for you. It's got some images there. These images are the black German soldiers defending the black royal seat of Germany. The black Germans had bows and iron-tipped arrows, while the whites had sticks and stones. The black Germans had on shoes, while the whites went barefooted. You see that? Because they were the impoverished ones, you know? But like now, they're ruling over us. Okay? That's why it says Daniel 4:17, they're the basis of men. The black German civilization was more developed than the whites in 14 AD. See that? So at the end of the day, we were the people in power and they were the poor people. And that's what happens all around the world. Look at the Ethiopians. They were the Babylonians. Look at them now. That's what the Lord does. He raises one nation up and he crushed them back down. That's what he's doing with America right now. America had to actually apologize to Iran because some of their soldiers
the mobster
Valachi.
Joe Valachi.
Yep.
And that was the beginning of the end for the mob, because that was their power. Their power was secrecy. And it's the same thing with the bankers.
Now you know why he did that, right?
What's that?
You know why he revealed him, right?
Yeah, because they was going to kill him.
Because he was a rat.
Oh, he's a rat. Yeah, Joe Valachi. Yeah, he's a rat. He's a rat. But the point is, that's what their power is, secrecy. So them bankers, that's their power, secrecy. So now that they're coming out and being revealed, they're losing their power. The average so-called American now, they start.
You don't got to take them down. In other words, you don't take them down by getting guns and killing them and all that and locking them up. You expose them. And when you expose them, people move away from that system. They know that they're part of that system, so people come out of that system, so they no longer have any power.
Right.
See, this right here, what we're teaching, is the biggest threat.
Absolutely.
Because we're bringing the truth out. Okay?
Doesn't that go back to the scripture that says, how the ways of Esau are searched out?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Obadiah.
Because you got to search. That's how you know. That's how we know that the white man's Esau, because we searched it out. When you look up the word Edom, and when you look up the word Esau, and a couple of weeks back, I asked her, what does the word Idumea mean? And a lot of y'all didn't know. We went into the Bible dictionary, Esau's book, and it said Idumea is the Greek way of saying Edom.
That's right.
See?
Hey, brothers, you know that the wicked can't stem from Cain. The wicked is a so-called white man. And the so-called white man's lineage goes back to Cain. Now, for Cain, for the wicked to be built up, what did the Lord have to do to Cain? He had to hide him. Remember what is written? If anyone sees me, they're going to destroy me. Right. So to build up Cain, he had to be hidden for a period of time until he was built up. So there's power in being hidden. There's power in secrecy.
And he was destroyed with the flood.
Yep.
But the spirit of Cain came back as Esau.
As Esau.
He came back as a Hebrew.
That's why we're living in a time when the wicked once again will be exposed. Now, once the wicked, just like Cain, if Cain would have been exposed, he would have been killed back then. He had to be hidden. So just like now, the wicked is being exposed. So everyone that sees them, we got to destroy them. They're the wicked. That's right. See?
Yeah, he said that anyone that sees me shall kill me. And the Most High put a mark upon him and push him out of that land into the land of Nod, man. You know?
Like these brothers are speaking about the Rothschild family, how we know that that's the head family of Esau, because it cooperates with the scriptures. Now, Jacob had what, 12 sons, right? Right, the 12 princes, right? Ishmael had 12 sons too. But how many sons did Esau have? If any brothers know, I ain't talking to you, brother. Hey. Exactly. How many sons did my Amsel Rothschild have? Say it again, brother.
5 sons.
5 sons. And they were all trained in banking and dealing with money. Money manipulation.
Rothschild means red child.
That's right. They went to every
Germany,
financial
France.
And they took over the money system in them hot spots.
England.
Yeah, well, Rothschild means red child. Roth in German is red.
Yep.
Red shield.
Red shield.
Red shield.
Red shield, red child.
See, when the so-called white man gets Roth, when he gets angry, he turns red.
Right.
That means peasant. That means peasant. Because that's what they're going to go back to. They're going to go back to being peasants.
So that's not even their, Rothschild's not even their real name. They just took that name because he had a red shield on the front of his banking house. Money, they were called money lenders. All right?
You see that shield?
Which ain't nothing but a bank. Money lenders, man.
The same shield the police hit you with, that's the shield of Rothschild. On the highway, it says interstate.
This right here is Interstate 495, and you have the Rothschild shield up there. If you go on the actual highway part, you know?
So they're going down. They're being revealed. 30, 40 years ago, majority of people didn't know about this, and that was their strength.
20 years ago.
20 years ago, that was their strength that people didn't know. They were being hidden. So now it's coming out. So now they're losing their power. That proves it right there. And there's not a damn thing they can do about it. They can try to pass all the legislation on the internet. They can't stop the internet. That's why Jay Rockefeller.
The cat's out the bag. The horses are outside the stall.
That's right.
Or the barn. Somebody get me. You got something? After that, somebody hold on deck Psalms 10, and also go to Psalm 64.
Yeah, that's why Jay Rockefeller made the statement the internet should have never been invented. Why? Because the internet is bringing out the truth, brothers. The internet is bringing out the truth. The internet is the unicorn that's gathering the seed into the barn.
You sure about that, brother?
Absolutely. Absolutely. That's right.
And you know that technology of the internet, right?
And by the way, that's something that Ariel didn't know.
Right.
That's why them guys are attacking me now. Because a lot of those guys, those other Israelite groups, what you're going to find out is they're mockingbirds.
That's right.
They learned from the main school in One West, and that's what they're teaching.
Same stuff.
So even when we showed that Ariel went off on certain things, they're still teaching the same thing. And sometimes they'll say, Ariel never taught that. But now I'll come back and say, well, wait a minute. Ariel is teaching that fat Tootsie Roll is a God-sent comforter. Why aren't you with him now? Well, he went off. Oh, but back then he didn't go off? Where we at? Go ahead.
Okay, this is Psalm 64, verse 1. Hear my voice, O God, in my prayer. Preserve
Who's
my
making
life.
that prayer? Is that David?
David.
David. A man after the Most High's own heart. Go ahead.
Preserve my life from fear of the enemy.
Now, that's what we're saying. Remember when Polite said he's going to get the Bloods and the Crips on us?
Right.
Hey, say that prayer. Preserve my life from the enemy.
Yeah.
Now, who were the enemy at this point? They were other Israelites. All right? Hey, what's up, brother? Hey, Chef.
What's up, brother?
Hey, what's up? What's up? I'm about in the camp, brother.
Yeah.
Come on in, brother. Go ahead, Ak.
Verse 2. Hide me from the secret counsel of the wicked, from the insurrection of the workers of iniquity,
Go ahead.
who whet their tongues like a sword and bend their bows to shoot their arrows. even bitter words, that they may shoot in secret at the perfect. Suddenly do they shoot at him and fear not. They encourage themselves in an evil matter. They commune of laying snares privately.
Because when they shoot at us, they're supposed to fear. Why? Because they know that we're the children of the Most High. They knew it before we knew it.
Oh yeah.
When they would bring us from so-called West Africa over here, they knew that they were bringing the Israelites over here. So the elite knows that, man. But here they are coming against us, knowing that we're the children of the Most High.
Oh, that's in Lamentations. This is the day we have seen it.
Yep.
In other words, they look for the downfall of Israel, and they finally saw it in around 1620. And they even called it manifest destiny for the so-called North American Indians, the Gadites. They said, look, we're taking over your land because this is manifest destiny. This is, in other words, this is our time to rule, and your time to be a slave unto us. So they knew. And by the way, brothers, Custer worked for the Rothschilds. Okay? Custer worked for the Rothschilds. On Custer's grave was the symbol of the red shield. So Custer was a direct employee of the Rothschilds. George Armstrong.
Bring it out right now, brother.
Khan, this is this book. It's called The Negro Question Part 4, The Missing Link. And this is page 48. It says, America as a land, it's the title of an essay from Benjamin Franklin. America as a land of opportunity, author Benjamin Franklin. Subject, why increase the sons of Africa in America? Why should the Palatine Moors / Germans be suffered to swarm into our Pennsylvania settlement? They will never adopt our customs any more than they can adopt our complexion. All of Africa, Asia, and America, except for us, are black. Russia, Italy, Spain, France, Swedes, and the Germans are black.
Look at that.
Check that out.
Yeah. Woo. What book is that, brother?
It's called The Negro Question Part 4.
You can get that off.
And
In your
you can get it
face.
off of Amazon. And also, too, it got in here where Oliver Cromwell had put the edict. He had sent the edict to push us out of Scotland, Ireland, you know, and he basically threatened us. And he said,
Cromwell was a cracker.
yeah, he was an Edomite. He was a devil, man.
He was an Edomite devil.
So I was trying to find that. But
When you find it, bring it on up.
Cromwell, I believe he was also responsible for
Putting the Irish on slave ships and sending them to the Caribbean, to Trinidad, to Jamaica, and sending them out to Australia too. Oliver Cromwell, because you got a lot of so-called Irish or Scots that's in the Caribbean that have been living there in the Caribbean for years. That goes back to this guy Cromwell. They put the Irish on ships and then they sent them into the Caribbean and sent them out to Australia.
Oh yeah, one of those islands is Barbados. There's a video they show so-called white Bajans speak just like the people of Barbados. But they were Israelites, man, but they look like so-called white people because their line went back to Scotland. That's why if you notice, you brothers notice that the Irish, the so-called Irish and the so-called Jamaicans, there's like there's like a kinship. Yep. You know, when you see the so-called Jamaicans doing that skank, the Rasta skank, that ain't nothing but an Irish jig.
That's all it is.
That's
Looks
all
like
it
an
is.
Irish jig.
All it is.
They drink Guinness. They drink Guinness just like the so-called Irish drink Guinness. You see the connection?
right.
And these elites know, they know. But they're not going to tell these average people. These average people are average.
Bring it out.
Back in the Negro Question Part 4, Missing Link, page 26. I'll start at the top. It says, Oliver Cromwell was Lord Protector of the Commonwealth of England, Ireland, and Scotland. After the assassination of Scottish/English King Charles I, upon taking military command of the Commonwealth, he invaded Ireland, and history states that he committed genocide in the Ireland against the black population. The black Irish that he didn't kill, he sold into the slave trade. In 1641, Cromwell had 300,000 black Irish sold into the North Atlantic slave trade. And in 1650, he had 100,000 Irish/Scottish children sold into Barbados. There is an interesting law that Cromwell had published, and it read, Oliver Cromwell Edict, 1653. Those who fail to transplant themselves to Connaught or Clare within 6 months shall be guilty of high treason. You will then be sent into America or some other part beyond the sea. The Royal African Company sent 249 ships to the West Indies, sending 60,000 African and Irish into the Americas and West Indies. Make no mistake about it. It is these people are here in this colony with us. America is a huge colony spread over 50 states, and we will have we have all been mingled together. I have a